Hi everyone, welcome back to Jay's Fitspiration. Thanks for tuning back in. Today we have a cooking video, and it's not just any cooking video because I will be giving you ideas on how to easily cook healthier meals. I did only record a couple meals on this video, but if you are interested in more healthy meal ideas, I will go ahead and link my what I eat in a day video down below. And all the items that I do use in this video and recipes will be posted in the description box. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get cooking. For breakfast, all I did was cut up some papaya in squares, and now I'm gonna get my Chobani yogurt and have this for breakfast. I'm opening a brand new cup of yogurt. If you guys hear something cooking in the back, it's my lunch. So you just grab a spoon like so, and you pretty much just drop it on top. This Greek yogurt's a little bit thicker, so I'm not sure if you guys like more of like a liquidy consistency. Not too liquidy, but just enough to kind of drizzle it around like fruit or whatever. So I kind of just put it all over, and now I'm gonna get some granola and just sprinkle it on top. This is gonna be my breakfast until lunchtime. Say I get hungry in between my breakfast and lunch, I'll go ahead and just get a few almonds, some raw almonds. I'll have some, and it'll do, I guess, until it's like lunchtime. But I'll show you guys the final result. So here's my final result of the papaya cut up in squares, and with some Greek yogurt and some granola for breakfast. So I do like to pair up my fruit with yogurt in the morning, sometimes with coffee. So I did go ahead and throw in some cinnamon sticks in there and boiled them. And the water I will be using for some coffee. So if you guys want to see how I make my coffee, stay tuned. Okay, so I already have my mug right here, and I'm going to drop some of the cinnamon water into my cup. These steps are pretty simple, guys. I just kind of want to show you guys exactly how I do it. And get some cafe and drop. It depends on how much coffee you like. I'll do a spoon and a half, or sometimes just a spoon. Today I'm just gonna keep it with a spoon. And I'm sure you guys have seen me rave about this mocha mix. So this mocha mix is a non-dairy coffee creamer, and it has a bit of sodium, 5 milligrams of sodium, which is not that much, but this is a low-cal coffee creamer, and it's non-dairy, so I mean. And I'm gonna drop the mocha mix in there, just a tad bit. You don't have to overdo it. I mean, obviously it depends on how you like your coffee, but I kind of like mine a little strong. And then you mix it again. And at this point, your coffee should taste a little bitter, but not as bitter, just because you did already add cinnamon water into here, or cinnamon tea, however you want to call it. So it is a little bitter. So we can do a taste test real quick. Yeah. So at this point, if you don't like your coffee bitter like that, you can go ahead and get a Splenda pack and just drop it on there. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to cook some salmon. I already rinsed the salmon under cold water. Nice and clean. Then now I'm seasoning it with Mrs. Dash. This is a chicken seasoning. This is usually meant for chicken, but I love it on anything, even on salmon. Doesn't taste like chicken. It just has a really good seasoning flavor. So I'm just seasoning it all over. You don't really have to do the back side, but I'd like to do the back side just because it gives it more flavor, I guess. So here we have our pan nice and ready for the salmon. Try to cook the salmon on not very low heat, but not medium either, like just right in the middle. And then you just throw it on there. You're gonna cook each side for about 10-15 minutes. And as it's cooking, you guys will see that I will be kind of poking it with the fork so it could thoroughly cook. Okay, so now it's been 15 minutes that the back side has been cooking. You can tell from the top that it's still not ready to flip. But you can also check the bottom to see if it's burning. I don't know if you guys can see. It looks like it's cooking steady but slowly. Just because I don't have it on a high flame. And the reason I don't have it on high is because I don't want to burn my fish. Fish is usually made to be cooked under low cooking or under low heat. So what I can do for now for it to cook faster is that what I'm going to do is I'm going to poke the fish. Not too much. Don't go all up in there, but just kind of just poke on top. And I usually do this with my chicken as well when I'm grilling it. I'll poke it, and with the vapor, it'll cook. So I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna kind of lower it because it's already kind of burning from the bottom. So I'm gonna lower it a little bit, and I am gonna put the pan over it for about like 2 minutes. So it's just gonna sit there for 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna flip it over. Okay, so it's been 2 minutes, and now I don't know if you guys can tell, but the fish looks a little bit fluffier. And that's because I did poke it. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Oh, that one kind of burned a little bit. If it does burn, it doesn't really matter because you don't eat this part. I think some people do eat the back part of the salmon. I usually don't. So when it is well cooked, you can just peel off the back, and then it'll be nice and cooked. So now that my veggies are all washed up, I'm gonna go ahead and add some of this coconut oil onto my pan. Just a scoop this big. You don't need too much. And just drop it on the pan, and then move it around so the oil can be evenly distributed. And then once all the coconut oil melts, then I'll go ahead and throw in my veggies in there. Make sure you're sauteing the veggies at a low temperature, so the oil doesn't pop everywhere. So here's the final result of my grilled salmon with veggies plate. As you guys could see, it was very easy to make. All I needed was coconut oil, no salt seasoning, and I cooked my salmon on a low temperature. So yeah, and I used to always give myself that excuse of, oh well, my mom didn't teach me how to cook, I'm never gonna learn how to cook, I don't know how to cook, and blah blah blah. You know, you can make up all these excuses for yourself, but once you try it, and yes, you're gonna fail. Just like at the beginning when I was learning how to make rice, I wouldn't make it right. But as time went by, you start learning, and you start pretty much learning your little tips and tricks of how to make certain foods. And so for myself, I wanted to learn and taste different foods. So there was no way that somebody else was going to do it for me. So I decided to do it myself. And now here I am, you know, cooking healthy meals. And that's what's most important, that during these hard times like the coronavirus situation, it's important to consume and make yourself some healthy meals so you can have a strong immune system and be able to fight anything that tries to attack your body. So I almost forgot to mention to open all your windows, guys. Let some ventilation come in when you are cooking the fish, because it's obvious it's fish. It does have a strong odor, and so in order for the smell to not stay inside your house or inside your kitchen, it's best to open all windows or open doors so there's some ventilation and the odor can go away. So if you guys want to see how I make my bomb healthy shrimp, stay tuned. So here I have some shrimp, some raw shrimp that we are gonna cook up. I'm gonna go ahead and use a lot of seasoning, but pretty much we're gonna season the shrimp to make a shrimp salad. So I already cut up my garlic. It's all nice and minced, and we're gonna go ahead and throw it into the shrimp. Next, I'm gonna add some chili powder. And some curry powder. Just a little bit of this one. Some black pepper. And some chili flakes. This is not really necessary to add all these spices, but after doing it one time, it's just not the same anymore, so. Just mix all of that all up in there. This is the final result of the shrimp, nice and cooked, and I'm going to go ahead and add it onto my salad. I don't have to do this part, but I like to do it just because I don't want to pick up more shrimp than salad. I kind of want it to be evenly distributed. So this is the final result for the shrimp salad. Like I said, you guys can go ahead and add some of the dressing onto your salad or some croutons, and that will be either a lunch or a dinner.